Blackstone Audio presents Witness by Whittaker Chambers.
Preface. Early in 1953, as a 22-year-old second lieutenant on active duty in the U.S. Army awaiting combat assignment, it never came, to a war in Korea that my government showed no desire to win, I read the newly published Witness. It changed my worldview, my philosophical perceptions, and, without exaggeration, my life. I am not alone. From time to time, and after dinner conversation with politicians on the campaign circuit over the years, I find a common bond with other people, some a generation younger, who have been alarmed, entranced, and always inspired by Witness. I have read Witness in its entirety on 3 subsequent occasions, the most recently in preparation for writing this preface, and on each occasion came away with new insights. Increasingly, over the intervening 34 years, the questions and conflicts posed by Whittaker Chambers have been in my thoughts. This private reality unwittingly became public, thanks to the persistent interviewing of Catherine Donahoe of the Washington Times. Her profile of me produced fraternal professions from like-minded readers of Witness, and the kind invitation from Regnery Gateway to write the preface for this new edition. But it also demonstrated that the derision and contempt for Whittaker Chambers aroused by the Hiss case 40 years ago is replicated in a new generation. If Chambers imagined derisive readers asking how they could take him seriously after he revealed the impact made on his life by Victor Hugo's Les Miserables, I did not have to imagine what derision would meet me. My colleagues in journalism snickered and sneered. Chambers and Witness, some hero, some inspiration. The residual contempt by some not yet born when Whittaker bore witness against Alger Hiss stems not, I think, from widespread lingering belief in Hiss's innocence, at least not from anyone this side of the nation. Witness convinced me in 1953. Anybody professing a shred of rationality was at long last convinced by Alan Weinstein's Perjury, the Hiss Chambers case published in 1978. The egregious public broadcasting docudrama in 1984 sought to convey a mystery of who was telling the truth that simply does not exist. There may be residual distaste for Chambers as a non-heroic figure tortured by his tragic role, racked by inclinations toward suicide, and, like most of us, not immune from sins of the flesh. But if Chambers were as elegant and stylish as Hiss, I suspect the obloquy would not be much less intense. The problem with Whittaker Chambers is that he is no more a...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?